I have something pretty special here. Today's a pretty cool day. It's one of these days, like when I metal detect, I am always excited to go out, regardless of where I'm going. But I get extra excited for certain permissions. So Jill got us on this one permission, and we are in Gettysburg. We are on private property. I would never even dream of coming close to detecting on the national park there. It's just something I would never do, but we are really close. I'm gonna have to go find the monument, but we are apparently very close to the monument where the first bullet was shot for Gettysburg. That's just down the road. I think it's literally on this road that we're on right now. And I've just dug something pretty cool. I've just dug something pretty cool. I have just dug this guy right here. This here is a nice fired Civil War bullet. This is from Gettysburg. That thing is beat up pretty good, but boy, that is an amazing, amazing find. I couldn't be more happy. This is great. Not even a foot from where I found that fired bullet, and I just found what we believe is going to be a Confederate musket ball. What's interesting about this, I can't tell if this is fired, and I can never really tell on these things. It's hard. I mean, it's like a little flat in there, but why this was next to like a fired bullet is really peculiar. It more than likely is just coincidence. The fired bullet's going to come from who knows where, and it's not like these were so accurate that you'd be able to drop a couple fired bullets in the same place. But who knows? Maybe they were firing on somebody or a small group of soldiers that were right here. So that could be why there's bullets here, which means maybe there's more. We'll keep detecting and hopefully solve more of this story here. But yeah, all right, we're gonna keep going. I don't know, Mike, I want your thoughts on this. This is peculiar. I nicked it, unfortunately, but this is peculiar.
What the hell is that?
There's no way that's a flattened bullet, is there?
I don't know.
Like, would this have been the tip of the bullet?
It's too much lead for that. What the heck do you have there?
I don't know. It almost looks like there's like, I don't know about writing, but some kind of detail in there.
It's lead.
It's definitely lead. Oh, in there, that's what I meant.
Did you nick it? That's
where I nicked it, right there. But that little circle in the center there's something to that.
This is Civil War related, I believe. I don't know. You want me to send a picture to somebody?
Yeah.
To
see if we can figure it out. I don't know what that is.
It's not a bullet, but too much lead for that.
The heck?
Yeah, that would be a big old
that?
bullet if it was. I don't know what it is.
Holy cow.
I think it's Civil War related, but I don't know what it would be.
Yeah. I wonder what the heck.
Not a fuse.
There's like a little, I see I nicked it unfortunately, but there's a little pattern in there. I almost thought that's not like a, what do they call it, a swage base?
Oh no. It's too much lead there, Patrick, unless it's two bullets melded together.
That was used to seal something, used in lieu of something else.
It could even be part of the house. Yeah. There could be part of the farm.
Sure.
That's pretty cool.
Because I think I found some kind of a door handle or something.
Oh yeah.
Is that a door handle?
Something, yeah, some kind of knob of some sort.
I'm making a finial or something. There's probably threads in there.
There's something in it.
Probably dirt.
Yeah, probably dirt.
Probably dirt, but yeah. I don't know. Hopefully we'll figure this out. We'll get back to it if we figure out what the heck this thing is.
Yeah. And it's lead for sure.
Yeah,
it probably rang up, gave you that signal. Did it give you that jumpy?
It did, yeah.
Jumpy. Folder.
All right, I just dug pretty deep here and pulled this out. It's gonna be an older hammer. We're not sure. Mike and I were debating.
I think it's an old one.
Yeah, Mike's thing is pretty old.
The style of that centerpiece right there, the way I bought and sold these before, the big broad axes and stuff.
Yeah.
The way this is right here.
like
This
tapered
is
there.
probably going to be 1860s and 70s era.
Yeah. Well, we'll clean it up and see if there's any
Awesome.
markings on it. I doubt we'll be that lucky, but
And since it doesn't have dirt on the modern ones, there'll be a place where you can pull roofing nails. You don't see that on this one.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Patrick? It'll
Yeah,
have the spot for it. That's an older piece.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
well, we'll do a little research on it, see what we got here.
Yep. I think it's probably mid 1800s.
I just pulled out a piece of utensil, the handle of a utensil here. Jill said she can pretty much tell the age. What do you think on that?
Is it pewter?
I don't know. That's the other thing I can't tell. For being somebody who loves metal detecting, I sometimes don't know the difference
pewter.
between one metal and another.
That's 1700s probably.
You think that's
yeah.
1700s?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pewter.
Yeah.
Pewter.
That's awesome.
Come on.
All right. All right. I'm on my second musket ball for the day. That does not look like it was fired, but again, I never tell. Like, unless it's really smushed, I can't tell. Like, there's dents and stuff in there, but is that just natural for these? I don't know. But yeah, we'll take that. And I'm gonna call that another Civil War musket ball right there. All right. All right, I'm on my third musket ball there. Something happened here. I'm wondering if we're at a little campsite or something. I mean, it could have been just like one or two people just relaxing here, but I don't know how relaxing it would be to be in Gettysburg in the 1860s, but yeah, another musket ball. We'll take it, hopefully find another three-ringer. All right, we're on another three-ringer here. You can see this, the three rings there. This thing is very deformed. Like, this thing hit and probably broke apart to some extent. There's probably a piece of it maybe still in the ground here. I'll have to go look for the rest of this, but yeah, that's a fired three-ring for sure. Wow. Yeah, so that's like two fired bullets kind of in the same area and several musket balls. So who knows what was going on here. Well, there was battles going on here. All right, we'll keep going.
That's it.
Jill's on the board with the musket ball here.
Finally.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, Jill.
Yay. How many
They're here.
Actually,
How many
possibly-
hours to get a musket
They're
ball?
here.
It actually could be case shot. Because
I wonder-
they would attach them to the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
While
yeah.
when they were
Yours-
inside the artillery shell, they were stuck together.
yours had
That
little
possibly
springs on it?
could. I can't.
I don't
see
recall
I think
seeing
that's
that on
case
any of
shot
mine.
from the artillery shell.
Well, there's also like a little seam on
Yep,
this one.
that's
There's
case
a
shot.
seam. See that?
They wouldn't fire that through a gun like that. That's case shot.
Because it has to be perfectly run.
That's
isn't it?
case shot.
Yeah, but that's not, huh?
Nope, these are musket balls are fired. That's case shot from artillery shell.
Look at that.
Interesting.
See the seam
So when
around
those
it?
would
Oh,
blow
yeah.
up, they would be like
Oh,
40, 50 of these inside of an artillery shell, and that little piece right there, they would actually be attached to each other, and then when they break apart, that would be what's.
Imagine
would
that
never
going
be
off
fired.
around
That would
you.
never be fired through a gun because you can almost tell it's not even on both sides.
Right, right.
That would be kind of dangerous to fire through
I
a
see
firearm.
that. Pretty cool.
Nice,
huh?
Jill.
Yep, that's
we
case
go.
shot.
All right. Unfortunately, I think I nicked this one again, man. The soil's rough here because of the rocks. But I think you can see what I got there in the hole. I'm gonna get my glove off here. I'm gonna pop this guy out. Now this is interesting because this guy does not appear to be fired. Yeah, he does not appear to be fired. That little scratch mark's from my shovel, unfortunately, but oh, maybe he is fired. There's like a line right there. There's a line right there, but yeah, that's another one. All right, we'll take him. We'll take him. Jill wants to know why she hates me. Oh. Jill's on a Indian head penny
Yeah,
there.
it's an Indian.
Nice.
Can't even see which way it goes, but you can see the back of it there. The wreath coming through.
1800s or 19s, or can't tell yet.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
The dirt dried like right away.
Yeah.
Did you know the year of the mint mark for those? 1909 is the only year they put a mint mark on a.
Oh, is that right?
Or 1908. Something right in that area at the end.
Yeah.
They put a S mark on one of those, and if that's an S, that's a really good one.
Okay.
Nice.
Look, you can see the headdress right there.
Oh, yeah.
See the headdress,
Nice
and then there's the
The old 1
1
cent.
cent. Yeah.
Nice.
Clean it when I get home.
All right, let's find some more coins.
Ring up good.
Oh.
That was shallow. Mike is on the board. I watched him live dig it. I didn't record it though, but
Fired musket ball.
yes.
Finally.
Nice, Mike. I was like what, an inch down, an inch and a half down?
Yeah, well, I thought it was gonna be trash because it was like in the roots of the grass almost, you know?
Yeah.
Like right there. That's definitely a fired musket ball.
Nice.
Thanks. Got some on them in camps before like that.
See that?
Yeah, that's a soldier's
wedding
ring.
band.
Yeah, I think it's a soldier's ring.
Yeah, Jill just found herself a nice ring there. Right? That was kind of near the Indian head penny, right? Oh, well, not super far from it.
On here.
Yeah, that always makes me sad to see something like that.
Hey, you know what, Jill? You know, down in Shepherdstown, where I took you guys, I found them in that field, and it could be. It looks like the ones they wore because they had little. Their hands were really small back then.
I know.
Good job.
I'm sure.
Nice.
I'm gonna make a short of that, Jill,
Nice.
because I'm not.
Jill's on a bullet.
We gotta keep hunting this.
Holy crap.
And I might be on one here too.
Another one? I'm just going slow.
I know. And like you said, we're digging like a lot of nails out of the ground because they sound similar. Yeah.
A lot of crap.
Yeah. Nice, Jill.
I'm gonna make that now.
Jill just found this teeny little, what we're going to call a pistol ball. What's interesting though is there's like the start of a hole on the one side there. I don't know if you can see that, but it does not go all the way through. That's interesting, Jill. I don't know. Another mystery, but another piece of lead.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, what's us? Like,
Oh, and look at your, I didn't see your bullet. I saw it at a distance, but look at how smashed that thing
it
is.
is. Look at that.
Wait, there was some firing going on around here, man. That was scary. Nice. Jill's on a buffalo. I think you have to do a buffalo stance. Little Nina Cherry there.
Is that a buffalo?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I think. That'd be upside down. Oh, there's the Indian head. Yep. It's Indian.
That's buffalo.
Oh, it's a buffalo.
Nice.
Is that? Yeah.
Nice. All right, he's on his 4th musket ball for the day. We'll take it. Jill just said she thinks she has something. If she does, I'm gonna be really jealous because I've never found one.
I think it's a cleaner bullet. I'm not sure because, I mean, if not, we can delete that video.
Oh, I think you're right.
Okay?
I think, yeah, what she's saying is this little piece there. That's a Williamson cleaner, right? Would have cleaned out your barrel.
Cleaner,
Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here.
That's what you got there. Holy smokes.
I think there's 3 different types. Mike will tell us more. And that little piece right there, I think, is made of zinc.
I believe
But
you're
look
right.
at this.
That
Look
is
at
super
that.
cool.
Like,
Oh, that's a bucket lister for me.
Look here.
Nice
Look
one,
at
Jill.
that. Thanks.
That's a
really
really good
nice.
one.
He's gonna be mad.
Well, he's probably finding stuff in there.
Yeah, probably. Well, I wanted to show you that because.
That is awesome. You called it in the clump there. You knew.
Yeah. So
You
I was
knew.
laying. I'm like I've found one with just the like there's 3 different ones, you know, and then one of them has just a little stem at the bottom. So yeah.
I heard the soldiers didn't like them.
I don't know if they really fared well for them. They just really worked.
They supposedly they cleaned the barrel of the gun. They're supposed to shoot one of these off after I don't know how many rounds to clean the barrel, but they didn't like them because they weren't accurate.
Well, their guns weren't accurate.
Well, their guns weren't accurate, but if you think about it, like that piece of zinc there, and that's still attached to what looks like a fired bullet.
Yep.
Normally, there'd be the hollow little conic shape in the bottom that the gas expanded that lead. The lead hit the rifling in the barrel, and that gave it its spin. That probably prevented it from getting any kind of spin on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that is super cool. I am jealous. That's the find of the day right there so far.
You'll have your day.
Yeah. I just dug a part of a horseshoe. We'll consider that half good luck. All right. Add it to my scrap iron collection. We'll cash it in and make a little bit of money from it. So I guess it is lucky. I just dug what I believe is the kind of the housing or the inside of a old clock. Pretty sure that's what that would have been.